best defensively? Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. This is caught. It's Cooks. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. 2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up on the left hooker. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Send from account and then another 3.
Vaughn on 1st and 10.
Hey, cuz who sent you that?
When I went to go, that was my email.
Really?
Yeah.
Cause I think I don't know where that's coming from. I think I got it. I'm almost sure I got it.
And send me. All right.
I hope ain't no
the one
kind
I
of.
sent you last night.
Yeah. Hope ain't no kind of scam or nothing. Somebody.
That's why I just took a print screen.
Alright, give me 2 seconds.
Just
Let
check
me.
and see.
So I'm checking the Cash app or.
No, Zelle.
Oh, it's Zelle. Okay, all right. It's Zelle.
Okay. All right.
All right, give me a minute.
Okay. All right, thanks.
Again, the run with Vaughn. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Running behind center, Vaughn. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, it's Vaughn. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
So now on 4th down, Mike McCarthy will turn to his field goal unit. This a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. He's on his way. A nightmare of a first half for him, and that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Vaughn. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Running to the right, this is Vaughn. And he'll get this down only to the 18. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
4th down, Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to widen their lead here in this first half. So not only is that his third touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort, so maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now here's a deep shot that's complete. Called at a very strong gain of 24. Here's Hurts to throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. We have 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. An excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Fights through it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The the catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. It's complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys have opened the lead up to 30. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone. But he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half.
React is never going to bail them, okay? Sheds can still occur, absolutely. Sheds can still occur, but the snappiness of the defense responding to the run never occurs. You notice that you stand stretch from that nasty, if you stand stretch from, these close, any of these formations, if you spam it, it's going to end up in a situation where the guys just instantly shed, they react, and that's News way of saying, all right, we want to help out players.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
I'm not trying to be any type of
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Try to, just wait for the read and react to bail them out. Well, that's not going to help them. You're going to be stretching in place. You're going to be able to, yes, there are going to be some gaps. There are going to be some things that people might up. But obviously, these RPOs, you're never going to get the read and react. And if you find the right box down, you also have this high point stretch away.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice 2-minute drill. And at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Dancing to his left. It's caught inside the 25. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Throwing is Hurts. Incomplete.
Hello.
Hello,
Okay, give my mom a chance to get downstairs. 2 seconds, all right? I'm gonna call her right now.
They've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks.
Hold on.
People just leave the candy out at Halloween, and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. Devontae Smith. As the first half is winding down.
Hello?
Hey, man, go downstairs and get the food.
Oh, they outside?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
I'm
Okay.
not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times.
Okay, she coming down now.
But to get one, that was huge.
All right.
That has to
All
I can listen here if you want. Can get to the...
No, give her a minute. She 86 years old. I don't want nobody to take it off the porch, you know?
But now they broke it up.
Yeah, broken through. Can they
I appreciate
maintain the
it.
pace? We'll see as we go along.
Elliott good with
All right, she coming.
And the lead is down to 24.
Okay.
All right.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
On second down, Prescott again. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. He's across midfield. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Final play of the half. Prescott flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet?
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. On the ground with Vaughn. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Vaughn. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Prescott fires one out wide, complete. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all over.
Are you saying that you feel like people they're starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
And now they're in the hurry-up. A run with Vaughn out of the gun. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 87 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Dallas.
That's caught out wide by Cooks. Touchdown! Brandon Cooks. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have got it on cruise control. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Eagles 7.
The kickoff team on the field now will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Second and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And on the left side is Brown. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Back to throw again. Sliding out of the pocket. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
First throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Airing it out deep for Smith. And now here's another interception. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense will very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets.
Oh, that's into the sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41.
Take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Buying time to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. This is Smith with a grab. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, 34 yards. And the Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Elliott now to have the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the fourth quarter. You know, in the past, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field already making plans for the evening.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Driving the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Vaughn on the handoff. He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and a yard. On play action, Prescott. And that's complete downfield to Cooks. There he goes again. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Extra point splits the uprights, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start.
Hey, yo, give me a minute. I got to run in the bathroom. Shit. Boy. Shit.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Look to repeat that drive. And that's caught inside the 35. It's too late. But he has get in good and he didn't even get a chance to settle into that drive. A quick strike at 75 yards in the final end zone.
Don't you get the sense that Minnesota was behind this one? They saw something that they thought they could take advantage of. The key is managing the right situation. Knowing when it exists, to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good. They did advance this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you extend that out a few plays, give us a break, back out there.
Man, give that water a break and get on out there and play.
And they got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The last time out, they had to march almost a full length of the field for the touchdown. So here, it's much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what is it? Last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put points up on the board.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On second down, it's ball. Gain of a yard gets it back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped to mark that down for a win in the defensive column.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Prescott to throw it. Looking for touchdown, it's intercepted. Tipped up by Isaac Bass. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. On 1st down, Hurts rolling to his right. Another interception. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Cowboys will take over here just shy of the 30. And they've got a huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
They have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. And help steal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. And the defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, it doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, right now, it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so they can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. They took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
On the counter, it's Hall. And he measured the bench there. He's on his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down.
I have to tell you, just one move keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon. That's impressive. They've been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Prescott here to throw. Prescott, and down he goes. They're going back to the line now. Prescott now on second down. Steps away to his left. Complete. That's Ferguson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure running. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Inside his hand. They're looking for 3rd down and sets up a 1st and goal. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one is, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And I have no idea where the top speed is of all those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one. Everything's looking for them in this contest. The kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com. With that, we say so long from Philly.
I'm really just getting started. You only witnessed the tease. 10,000 steps ahead is the choke on it. 2017 was my moment of truth. I was a year away from not being known as a youth. Approaching manhood. Beach bars covered my chin. Even then I would leave rap. Go with the wind. I'm not a Muslim, so why would I lie pretend? I'm not too good at following trends. I am the trend. I am the truth. I am the God. I am the sin. Just make amends. These bros are Cody Golden and do this, and I must be the cold and exploding what the commode is. Real soon they're gonna have to mention Mr. Crazy Magician with the greatest of Trissy Drakes and Weezys, Andres and Jiggers, Cos Biggie and Nas, Face Mob, easy and break porn. It's easy to say these things looking for clout, but this is non-fiction. The proof's in the pudding, it's non-missing. You ain't your opinion, you can stick that up your room. I jumped to touch the sky and landed on planet Uranus. Houston, we got a problem. Don't need to look for solutions. I'm stacking Eisenhowers. Deceased presidents in the ball in my residence as I eat two stepping on ballin' forever while kissing the sweet melanin of a broad that I met in the Netherlands. Address me as Marcus K, the developing veteran. That's why I got no time to sleep. I gotta creep the late night to get this cake debate right. I'm seeking real estate licenses. I've seen multiple moments of indecisiveness. I got scars on my back that resemble tiger snakes. When it's all said and done, I'll be one of the greatest you know. The only one left like a fighter who knows. But who knows what the future holds. Moving stupid. Most of you do it for the internet, and I'm not internet, and that's the disconnect. Comparing me to these rappers, disrespect. Who's the best MC? Cole, Kendrick, and me?
Not yet. I'm here with I'm just chilling. My daughter's about to leave.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
What time you get off?
12:30 tonight. And I'll be home until Monday. Go back Monday.
I might be up tonight.
All right. Yeah, I'll hit you.
All right.
Back up, cause it's on. On this old train line, I'ma get it done.